Yo, what is good, everyone? It's AK Trades here, back with another trade recap of the day. Today I'll be going over. Today is 31st March, Tuesday. I'll be going over how I made 471 on the day across two accounts. The one trade I ended up taking 471 times two, $942 on the day trading ES futures. One trade, as you can see right here, PNL wise, running up the balance. One trade I ended up taking 942 on the day. Let's get into it. Okay. So going into the day, the obvious draw for me was this daily gap. Again, we are obviously overextended. This is a daily gap. Boom, that's my fucking draw. Super fucking simple. Um, then what we get, we see we have a 4 RCISD, boom, an additional confluence. We see a 4 R gap, so that gap needs to hold if we reach here. However, that we have it is a 4, yeah, it is an equal low, so these are equal lows at London lows. However, if we're going to continue the uptrend, it's 4 for value gap tap in and displacement higher. So that we have good draws, which is one right here and one right here. Two draws, two amazing draws. Let's get into it. Going into the day, what do I see? I see a 15-minute fair value gap. There are no gaps on the 1 hour. As you can see, no gaps on the 1 hour. Boom, you see 15-minute fair value gap tap in and displacement. So this, if we're gonna, if I'm going to target this, I want to see this hit. If this is hit, I'm confident that we're going to go target here. So that was my condition. Until then, we're in bullish price action. It's a good ass draw along with data highs. That is my fucking draw. Boom. Market open. We've already done the manipulation. So what do we need to do? We need to, if we are bullish, the manipulation is done. It's time to expand towards our draw. Super fucking simple. Market open times of volatility either expands or manipulates. The manipulation is done to the 15-minute gap because 15-minute fair value gap tap into displacement, assuming we're fucking bullish. Uh, so that's it. Market open was around here. We opened up, created a bearish SMT and displaced away from it. So does that mean this is the manipulation? And then if we come take this, that means that this was the manipulation and we would go lower. Maybe this was. I remain patient because I'm only shorting once we take out my protected level right here. The first kicker for longs was that this bearish displacement, this bearish leg got completely counteracted. And this bearish SMT got taken out. So boom, bearish SMT didn't book shit. Plus we created relatively good lows, so it was kind of fucking sus. But bearish SMT didn't book shit. We continued making higher highs, higher lows. This we had a bearish reaction. So if you see this, if we see this 50-minute candle, see the wick, it was a bearish reaction to sweeping the high. So what does that mean? Technically, that if it's a rejection, it is a rejection block on 15. So CE of it needs to hold, which means that we need to reject right fucking here, but we didn't. We continued pushing higher, and after this candle right here, which I'm 946 candle, it was fucking clear that we're currently displacing towards my draw. Okay, bearish leg got completely contracted, failed bearish displacement. Another leg, bearish leg, completely contracted, failed bearish displacement. I've written everything here. This is a major sauce. Failed bearish displacement leg number 2. Because we pushed out of this range, I wanted confirmation of pushing out of this range. I said limit order here because I wouldn't get filled fucking right up there. Stops at the breaker, which is below any imbalance. And I closed a little bit below because I didn't want to get edged. 1:1.4 RR, one trade I ended up taking, and that was it for me. On the day, I would have been open to this AMT accumulation, manipulation, distribution lower, but we would have to dump 300 points, and we're already super overextended. So that's pretty much it. The one trade I ended up taking, how I made 900 something on the day, is pretty good sauce. What I would recommend is if we're bullish, assume we're bullish until proven otherwise, and have a catalyst. So my catalyst for shorts was this 50-minute for value gap tap in, and if it isn't hit, then we continue to remain bullish. And the most important thing is to remain patient, really. because fuck, to remain patient because I thought of longing up here. Maybe my stop loss will be near. It got stopped out. Uh, I entered when it was fucking clear. All you need is one trade a day, really. So that's literally look at this. 10 points. That's all you literally need a day. 10 points. So that's it, man. Peace.